Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the A-Listers podcast, a podcast where we watch and review movies. My name is Catherine, and I'm joined by my amazing co-host, Jahsleighe. Jahsleighe, how has your week been going? What's your Oscar of the week? What's your Razzie of the week?
Hello, Catherine. It's so nice to chat with you again. My week has been pretty good. As far as my Oscar of the week, and I realized that okay. So my Oscar of the week is my breakfast that I've been having every single morning, that I've been fixing for myself every single morning. And I realized that you can't really have this because it's been toast. So I don't have a toaster. So I actually get like Kerrygold butter. And I put it on the skillet and then toast the bread and then I top it off with some honey and it is so good. It is so good. And I'm eating that with like eggs and like some greens, but it's been so good. And like literally I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, it's time for my breakfast. So that has definitely been the Oscar of my week every single morning. I've been doing it because I have this loaf of bread from actually a tea party with my niece and mom and sister-in-law. So I have this loaf of bread because I usually don't buy bread like that. So it's almost out. So I know, but I mean, I could just buy another bread. And
There's an easy solution to that. Yeah, it's not like a hard problem.
So stay tuned if we keep the tradition going. But so that's my Oscar of the week, having a yummy breakfast. My Razzie of the week is, so I know that I mentioned that I got a traffic ticket for not coming to a complete stop. I did. Yeah. I don't want people to think that I'm just driving through stop signs. I just didn't come to a complete stop. And so I had to wait like a certain amount of days to like, before I can check the portal to see like how much my ticket is. I checked, it is $260. So yeah.
For real? Whoa.
And I immediately, because I asked the officer, so I was like, so how much like will this ticket be?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, it really just like depends. He was like, I can't even like tell you. Like he was like, it just depends. And so I'm like,
depends on what?
Exactly.
Which stop sign? Like what area? I don't.
I think I want to say it depends on like your driving record.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, okay, that makes me feel
like.
Okay, it's pretty good. But then I thought I did get a ticket earlier because so when I was living in New York, I had a vehicle here, and it was at
here
my
being
brother's.
Atlanta, yeah,
yes, in Atlanta, and it was at my brother's place, and usually like when I'm home for Christmas, I like get the tag and register because I don't know how other states are doing, but for Georgia, you have to get your tag registration on your birthday month. Like you have to get emissions for the car.
Yeah.
And then you have to get it on your birthday month. So I totally forgot to do it when I was like at home for Christmas. And so I've been telling my brother like, hey, like, can you get emissions? And so he was like, oh, the battery's dead. So he's like, I got to get a battery and then I'll go get emissions. So he he got a battery, and so then he went to emissions, and this is a long story of why I have two tickets. So he got a battery, went to go get the emissions, and the emissions were like, you need to drive it 80 miles before you go get the emissions tests because it's a new battery. So I was driving it 80 miles. So I literally drove it. Like I told my parents, I was like, hey, like, how about I drive it to the farm and back? And like, hopefully like we should be good there. And so on the way to the farm, it was April. They're like, no, it might've been June. It was April or June. And they're like, ma'am, your birthday's January. And I was like, I'm aware. And he was like, I'm surprised they haven't like taken it. I'm like, okay, like, let's not be dramatic here.
Who's taking it? What?
So anyway, that was my first ticket, and that was last year. So I feel like it was within a calendar year. So, but I Googled, I was like, how much are tickets usually? And they said tickets for Atlanta could be anywhere from $100 to $500. So
wow. So
Yeah,
you're
so
on the
that's
lower end, technically, so that's good.
technically, but you know what? I am stopping at every. If it's a line, I'm probably stopping, and I'm waiting 3 seconds. Sorry, like literally yesterday, I'm like, sorry, folks, this car stops. This car stops.
You're that
This
person on
car's
the highway being like, the speed limit's 55, and I'm not going over.
I was driving somewhere and I kind of like did so. I was in a lane that technically wasn't a lane, but the car in front of me like was. Anyway, now I'm just like yelling like, please don't give me a ticket, please don't give me a ticket, like
Yeah.
because $260, Catherine. Like I wanted to buy some new work dresses, but now I can't because I gotta pay my ticket.
Yeah. The life of a rebel, you know.
Anyway, so yes, and then so as far as a Rotten Tomatoes score of the week, I would say maybe like honestly maybe like an 82. So
Okay.
it's kind of low.
It's okay. Still a B, though. It's not, you know.
Yeah,
Still good.
still a B.
Still good.
I had to take a shower yesterday because I smelled like chicken manure because we spreaded chicken manure at the farm. So, but I mean, we were still productive. But yes, so. What about you? What about you? That was a long intro for me.
A lot going on this week. Though, yeah, I'm having a really good week. Sorry, I'm probably having a little bit of a better week. But my Oscar for the week was we went away this weekend for Amanda's birthday. And we just planned like a little trip up just like a little couple hours north of the city. And we went to this farm that did farm tours, and they had like the Scottish Highland cows, like the fluffy cows that you see on like social media a lot. So it was Amanda's birthday surprise, and it was really fun. They like took us through this private tour. They had like a bunch of animals. They're called Elk Ravine Farm, and they're really cool. They have, like water buffalo and these like sheep from somewhere, and emus and corgis, and they just have like all these different animals. Yeah, they're like these little like corgi like herding, like they're like corgi Australian healer or like blue healer mixes. So it's really cool. They like take you around the farm. You get to like interact with all the animals and stuff. And then we saw like the cows, which was the highlight. So that was really fun. It was a really good weekend. So we also got into some cow manure and stuff, and I did have to like hose down our boots afterwards.
Yeah, boots are essential.
Yeah, no, some other people came not in boots, and they did have boots to give people, but I was like, guys, what are we doing here? Like, why are you wearing your like Adidas sneakers? Like, we gotta come on. We know we're doing a walking farm tour right now. Like,
Yeah.
But and the cows were really friendly. Like they wanted affection. Like the which I've been around. Yeah, I was like, whoa! I didn't realize they would be so like friendly and stuff.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they are. So I think I'm just used to like American cows, which when I've been around them, they're not as like that. Because like my grandparents had a cattle farm. Yeah, so that was my Oscar of the week, and then my Razzie of the week was actually on the same trip. We were in our Airbnb. And it was a really cute Airbnb, but then the person who lived above us decided to start like running around their apartment at like 4:15 a.m. Yeah, I know. And like thankfully we didn't have to like go anywhere the next morning, so we were able to sleep in. But just like randomly, like in random increments from 4:15 to like 6 a.m., they would just like hustle across their apartment, and we were like, "What are you doing up there?" Like,
yeah. Do you think kids were up there or
no? We saw the person who lived there. It was an older adult, not like older, like middle age maybe, but no children lived there. I don't know what was happening. She knew we were down there. Like we had like seen this lady. She knew it was an Airbnb and stuff like that, and I was like, what are we doing? Like, can we stop?
I just imagine being like, I know that's not what I think I hear, you know?
And the thing is, like, okay, you get woken up once, and you're like,
Yeah.
maybe they went to the bathroom and the floors are really creaky, or like something's going on.
Yeah.
But it would be like they would walk across the apartment a couple of times, and then it would get quiet, and you would kind of like doze off back to sleep. And then like 20 minutes later, she would go back to walking across her apartment. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, what is happening in your apartment? Like, so, but yeah, so that was my Razzie. But it honestly wasn't even that bad. So it was a really good week. Probably like a 95.
Okay.
Yeah, it was sunny outside and nice, and
nice.
yeah, it's all
Got
good.
some farm time. If anybody was wondering, Or if you were wondering as well, because I know you're a farmer girl too, or a part-time farmer girl.
Yeah.
I have a farm aesthetic going on Pinterest. I think it's called Farm Life. It's a little pin.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll take a look at that next time I go to a farm to try to pick out my outfit.
I've been trying to work on my farm outfits too, because I am on the Clock app, and sometimes I want to do like an OOTD, and like I'm like this. I mean, I got mud stained sweatpants. It's like I gotta figure out how to.
But that's the farm aesthetic,
Yeah, but like it could be cute. Like in the and when it's cold, I have like a little flannel on. It's kind of like cuter.
Yeah, I think it's easier in the wintertime because you can like layer and have some like Carhartt jackets on. Yeah.
I think I do want to get me some like Carhartt pants and stuff, but it's not. But once again, like it's not that serious.
That I just steal my parents because they have it like in genuine for like warmth and stuff, and then I'm like, oh, let me take this. This is comfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, farm girl by roots, not by lifestyle, is how I would address myself.
I feel like that's the title of a book, Catherine. Can't wait to read it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, my biography in 30 years.
Ooh, I'll read it.
I'll just be like a picture of a cornfield in the front.
It really could be like Dorothy. Like you can tie a movie into it. Okay.
A movie that we would then review on this podcast?
Well, no, like it could, like you could have like the cornfields, but then maybe like some like red ruby shoes or something. Like,
okay.
Because you're like Dorothy.
Yeah. Is that your farm girl aesthetic? Is red ruby shoes on the farm?
No, it's a lot of boots.
Yeah.
Specifically barber boots, the barber barn jacket. So stay tuned.
But in other news, what were you watching this week? Did you watch anything in between paying your speeding tickets, or were you just like so tied up in court all week that you couldn't see anything?
First of all, I have not been to court. Second of all, I still haven't paid it because you can email this place. You can email this place so you can like get points deducted from your license and stuff. Okay, so I'm trying to like mitigate it. But what I haven't been watching, this afternoon after church, I watched The American President.
Okay.
It was cute. It was a cute aesthetic. I liked it.
I don't know what that is.
It was so Rob Reiner, he actually directed it. But basically, I know. That's why I watched it, and Netflix was like, it's leaving pretty soon. But the American President, he's a widow. And he has a daughter. But basically, this lobbyist comes into his office and he decides to ask her out. So, yeah, it's kind of cute.
Okay,
so
that's very cute.
And then I finished Love Story with JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette Kennedy.
How was the ending?
I cried.
Yeah,
Yeah, I cried. And I know I've said this before. Their love story, definitely, I wouldn't say it's goals, but I learned a lot. I think it was sweet. I think the last episode was like nicely done. I was wondering how they were gonna do it, and I think they did a good job. Me personally, I think they did a good job on the last ones. What about you? What have you been watching?
I hadn't watched a lot, and then earlier today we went to. Have you ever been to the Alamo Draft House in New York? I hadn't either. This is the first time I've gone, but I'd heard a lot about it because there's a couple locations. There's like a Brooklyn location, and then we went to the one in like Fidei. It's really cute. It has like a really good aesthetic. It's kind of like randomly in the bottom of a mall, but there's like all these old movie posters in it. I think when you come to New York next, we should try to go there because it was a really cool theater. But we saw this new movie called Forbidden Fruits, which was very, like, if you've ever seen Jennifer's Body, it's similar to that. It's kind of like campy comedy horror. But yeah, so that was fun. It was funny. It wasn't great or anything, but it was very fun, and I liked the actresses a lot in it. So, but it was more of like a fun experience going to that theater and actually seeing that theater. Nice. So, yeah.
Is it one of those like dinners?
Yeah, you can order food directly to your seat. We just did like popcorn and stuff, but I think there was like a whole food menu there. We did not get there early enough to really be ordering food. So, They're also one that apparently does not let you end late, which is very different from AMC. As you know, you and I frequently arrive in the 30-minute window the trailers are happening.
Wait, that was going to be my question.
Yeah.
So, as part of some like movie news, AMC said they actually might start like showing the trailers earlier.
Okay.
Okay. Or like they might start like cutting the trailer short and starting the movie quicker. How do you feel about that?
I mean, like, realistically, I feel bad because I do count on those 30 minutes to allow me to get there in time. But I do think they should cut down on the trailer time. It's kind of silly that you sit through 30 minutes of trailers before you get to your movie. So I will have to be better about myself to get there on time.
I think the reason why I'm sometimes 30 minutes... Okay, I don't think I'm... Yeah, I was 30 minutes late for a couple movies this year. I think the reason is because I know that I have 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So, like, if I know that the movie starts at 7:30 and I am seeing a movie at 7:30, I will be on time. Well, allegedly. But one movie I did see, they started like 15 minutes late. I was like, oh, I hope people get to it.
Yeah, I think if we know that there's only going to be like 20 minutes of trailers, that's an easy mental adjustment. Because I agree. I'm like, 7:30, okay, I have to be there by like 8:50. Or, sorry, 7:50. Yeah. But it's like, I don't want to sit through 30 minutes. So, yeah. They should cut it down.
Especially, like, I'm going to a movie about once a week. Like, 9 times out of 10, I've seen most of the trailers. So.
And if it's a Colleen Hoover trailer, you've seen the movie 12 times. So it's like, we got to wrap this up. Like,
you know, I'm not going to talk about reminders of him.
But in other movie news, there was some trailers that dropped this week. They have dropped within the past week and a half that we had not recorded. So the new Dune trailer came out and the new Spider-Man movie trailer come out. Did you watch either one of these, or are you excited for either one of these?
I am excited. I'm excited for. I'm excited for Spider-Man.
Okay.
Dune. I'll probably go see. Maybe I'll go see. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Who could I invite to go see Dune with? Maybe I'll make a trip to New York and I'll go see Dune with you.
It'll be my birthday week, so.
Oh, maybe so. But yeah, to let you down, I have not seen either of the trailers. I mean, going back to our last point, I'll just go to the movies a little bit earlier to see them. So.
Yeah, I don't actually know. I haven't seen them in the movie theater yet. I just saw them on YouTube, but they do look really good.
Yeah,
they look like good trailers. Yeah,
I'm really gonna watch Spider-Man now, knowing that the love couple is like actually like married. You know?
Yeah. Do you know what happened to Peter Parker and MJ in the last one? Like,
actually, no, I don't. I tried to watch that movie on the plane, and and no, I kept selecting it, and they kept playing Salt, and I was like, I don't want to watch Salt. I want to watch the Spider-Man. Yeah, but I heard she doesn't remember him.
I heard you should watch the movie to find out. So.
I am gonna watch that. Okay.
Yeah, I think you would like that one. It's really good, and I do think you'd have to watch it before this next one. But
okay.
No. But yeah, in Zendaya, Spider-Man, and in Dune. She's in a lot coming up.
And the drama.
Yeah, I am intrigued to see how much she's actually in the Spider-Man movie. They do have a lot going on in the movie. There's some talk of like X-Men being in the movie. Yeah, there's a lot of characters going on in the trailer, so it'll be interesting to see who all is in there. X-Men is like Wolverine.
I gotcha. Okay.
Charles
what's the guy?
Hugh Jackman?
Yes. I gotcha.
Just to jog your memory, I'm just trying to be helpful. So,
which one are you more excited for, Dune or Spider-Man?
Probably Dune, just because I feel like there haven't been a lot of great Marvel stuff coming out. But I do love Spider-Man, and I do think Tom Holland's really cute as Spider-Man. And Sadie Sink is in this movie, and I really love Sadie Sink, so I'm excited for her as well.
You do like Sadie Sink, yeah.
I do, yeah. Yeah, we saw her in the play together.
She wasn't in...
Oh.
Right?
She wasn't in your play. Yeah. But no, I do really like her a lot, so I'm excited. But
nice.
yeah. But this week we watched a horror movie. So that was exciting. We watched Ready or Not 2. Ready or Not 2 Here I Come, I think is the full title of it. It's a very long title. So, synopsis for this movie, it's set immediately after the first one, which is just called Ready or Not, if you can believe it. It follows Grace as she must protect her estranged sister while being hunted by several elite families in a high-stakes ritual to claim a seat of ultimate power. Thank you, Wikipedia, for that summary. It currently, when I last checked it, it was on the Rotten Tomatoes at 73% and Popcorn Meter at 90%. And then it has a pretty loaded cast and crew. A lot of the directors were Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett. They directed the first Ready or Not, and they've done some other horror movies. They did a Scream movie, an Abigail movie, Samara Weaving, Katherine Newton, Elijah Wood, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Sean Hattasey. A lot of people. There's a lot of people in this. But yeah, do you want to start off? Did you see the first movie, or do you want to start with cast and crew? How do you feel about the people that are in this movie?
I did not see the first movie.
Okay.
I was going to watch it beforehand, but I did not get around to it. And I mean,
did you know what happened in the first movie? Like, did you know the summary of the first movie, or like an idea of it?
Can't say that I did. Once again, Jahsleighe goes into the movie blind.
Yeah.
But I mean, I let me correct. I had an idea based on the trailer.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, like she wakes up and she's like, "I have to fight again." So that's
right. She survived a scenario. She's killing people. Yeah. Yeah. What do you feel about the people that are in it? Do you know any of these actors, or are you familiar with anybody?
I do. I specifically like Ursula Danforth. She's married to like
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, so I really like her. And I think she was Daphne in Scooby-Doo.
Sarah Michelle Gellar, yeah, she was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and in Daphne and Scooby-Doo, and there's been a lot of horror stuff. She's like a scream queen.
Oh, really? So yeah, but I like her. And then as far as the other people, I weren't too familiar. I mean, like they were like familiar faces, but weren't too familiar with them. But overall, like I think the cast did a good job. Like overall, like the movie wasn't bad, But what about you?
Yeah, I like this cat. I hadn't heard of the directors before until I realized they did Ready or Not 1, and they did a Scream movie. But I was curious because you don't watch a lot of horror, so I was like, I don't know if Joss is going to be familiar with some of these people. Katherine Newton, the sister, she was in Marvel movies. She was in some of the Ant-Man movies, and then she was in, I don't know if you ever watched Big Little Lies. She was in that.
I did not.
Okay, The Society on Netflix, an underrated show. That's okay, not familiar.
The Society, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was like one of those canceled after one season, like in COVID. Elijah Wood, I know you don't know, he was in Lord of the Rings. That was Frodo Baggins of Lord of the Rings fame. I was excited for that one. And then, do you watch The Pit, the show The Pit?
That's the doctor show? I don't.
Okay. We're coming up for 0 in a lot of this.
I feel like I'm disappointing you, Katherine.
No,
so
it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. But the twin brother, Sean Hattasey, is on The Pit.
Okay.
So I liked him. But yeah, but it's a really, really good cast. I was excited to see everybody in it. Samara Weaving, she's also like a horror scream queen. She seems to be like mainly in horror stuff, but
okay. I didn't realize she was, I think, Australian until I logged my Letterboxd review, and there was like a little. Did you get the little like thing afterwards? And I was like, oh, she's Australian.
Oh, I think I logged it in the movie theater, so I like X'd out of the video or whatever it was that popped up afterwards.
First time I was like, oh, a video, hello, and then she was talking. I was like, oh. That's not her accent. That was in the movie.
You're like, I didn't hear that before. Sometimes when I hear like an actor's actual accent, I'm like, were they doing that the whole time and I'm just dumb and I didn't hear that?
Yeah. Sometimes it's like really good. I feel like she has a pretty good American accent. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought she sounded good for sure. But yeah, so what were your general thoughts? What'd you think about the movie? Do you usually watch horror movies? Are they your favorite movies or?
Catherine, I feel like you know. No, I do not usually watch horror movies. And I feel like one of the reasons why I've been watching, but I feel like I've been watching a lot more horror movies lately. So I don't know, but no, I do not watch a lot of horror movies. Mainly because like this one, they like to talk about Satan and stuff, and I don't like that, and witches. Yeah. And like. And you know what? I guess I'm a big girl because I didn't really jump at too many horror parts. But when they did say "Hail Satan," I was like, like I like
jump scare.
No, I was literally like cringing, and they did it like I guess the lawyer said it, and then they repeated it. And I was like, like that's probably the most I jumped during the movie. Yeah. But yeah, I think. As far as horror movies, no. But I do like a good summerween, as you know. I would say my favorite horror movie that I watch is Monster House. I watch that every year. So I'm going to add Us, though. Us is not too bad. Yeah. So what about you? Are you a scream queen?
I think I've been becoming one. I do like horror. I think this was... It's not like super horror. It is like a little more like there's a lot of comedy in it. There's a lot of gore. It's very like slasher horror, which I think is not as scary as other horror. But yeah, I've been getting into horror movies. I really like the first Ready or Not one. I like the like following the final girl, and yeah, I like the ones that aren't too scary. Like I don't want to be jump scared the whole time, which is why I think I like these. The Satanism, don't love that, but neither does the movie. I feel like they were, she didn't like it either. So
you know what? And their name was Faith and Grace, and I said hallelujah. Hallelujah. And they were the ones who were walking out. They were the ones who were walking out alive. I said, is this the Easter movie or what? Is that it?
Palm Sunday, in celebration.
But oh gosh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Do you have a favorite like horror movie?
This might be one of my top 5. I really like pretty similarly. I like the Scream movies a lot, which is like similar, like slasher, gory, not as scary. I like the horror TV shows by Mike Flanagan. That's probably like my favorite horror, like Haunting of Hill House, Bly Manor, Midnight Mass, like that. Those are, but I do like the slasher thriller. I also like when they are like comedy too, versus just like being scared the whole time. I don't like that. I did really like this movie. I liked the first one a little bit better, but I thought this movie was really fun, and I liked the two main actresses. I liked them as sisters. I thought they looked good as sisters. Yeah. Which actually, fun fact, these directors were originally writing an original film, so not a Ready or Not 2 sequel, with those two actresses as sisters, and then they got offered, like the studio offered them to make a sequel to Ready or Not, and they just kind of like just brought over the ideas into this one. So I thought that was kind of fun that they had like cast them as sisters and thought they were good together.
Yeah, and I thought they were pretty good sisters, to be honest. They kind of looked alike if you were looking.
Yeah, they're blonde. Yeah.
They looked like in other ways. But yeah, overall, like it wasn't too bad. Like, like, I was okay seeing this one. There's another horror movie out that I don't think I could do.
Oh yeah, like They
The
Will
one,
Kill You or something.
yes.
Yeah.
Don't think I could do that one. But this one I was like, okay, I survived. So yeah.
Whenever I was watching it, I was like, I don't know if Jahsleigh's gonna love this.
It's like, I feel like you're worried that if I would like a movie or not. It's fine. I'm fine. Look, I saw reminders of him this year. I am fine.
But I want you to have a good time. Like, I don't want you to be miserably sitting through a movie. But it was really funny too. Like, I feel like it didn't get like too dark.
Yeah.
But
you know, it had the old money aesthetic going on a little bit. Like, I was fine.
I was gonna ask you about that. Would you own that mansion / like hotel they were in on the grounds, or did you like it?
You know, I was actually thought about that when I was watching it, and I think, to be honest, I think my conclusion as I was watching the movie was that probably no, because it was like really old, and I just don't know the history that went down. You know?
Yeah.
So probably not. Yeah, I think I might. If I was a billionaire, I think I might build my own.
Build something new.
Yeah, because I don't want to know what's in those walls.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. Do you like that setting for a movie? Like when because they start in like a hospital, but then most of the movie takes place like at this place in the grounds. Do you like that when they do that in movies?
I kind of do. Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I feel like I liked it. It did kind of like stress me out a little bit because it's like they got to get out of here and like they didn't have anywhere to go, you know? So, but I feel like that's just like a horror movie. Like a horror aspect to it was like, okay, like they are contained in these grounds. And so like one of the challenges like it's just like you don't have any outside world to kind of like help you. Like you got to just you got to fight. Cuz like I think it'll be easier if it was like a horror movie, be like there's no one on the street that's like seeing like what's happening or like no one's questioning it, but like they're literally in their own resort. So I feel like for logistics purposes, like it was fine. So
yeah, no, I agree. I really like when horror movies are set like in one, like a lot of times they'll be like at a summer camp or something like that. Because when they are outside of it, you are like, why are they not calling the police, or like why are other people not more involved with this? So I liked the setting.
I also kind of like kind of like a Get Out analysis. I kind of feel like that's why some people like to have like big compounds like in the back, like for privacy, but also for privacy. You know?
Stuff's going down.
Yeah,
down yeah.
I want to see my neighbors, to be honest. It's like check on me.
When a house's walls are too high or like the fences are really high, it's kind of like, what are you doing back there that can't be seen? Like
I'm not Beyonce, okay? Or Rihanna. Did you hear about that?
No, what happened with Rihanna?
Somebody like shot at her house.
Oh no, I think I remember she's thinking about that. But oh dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway. Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Well, there was a lot of shooting happening in this movie. Which speaking of, so there was a lot of blood and gore in this movie, and I saw there was some theaters. There was like a theater that they were doing like a 4D version where the people get splashed with blood. That was kind of just I don't know if you would ever like that, but did you mind the gore in the movie, or like does that bother you in horror movies?
I was just kind of like I don't love it. But it didn't bother me. I was kind of confused, like, with the first person. Like, when he was trying to kill her in the hospital. And then he like, blew up. I was like, what happened to him? Like, did she shoot him? Like, what's up? But I didn't know the rules, so it was my fault. Yeah.
Well, then that's, spoilers for the first one, but I don't think you're ever going to watch it. In the first one, you know, she gets married to this family. Are you gonna watch it? Do you want me to not spoil like some of the exact stuff? Okay. So she gets married into this family. She draws this card. You know, she explains all of that. But the whole movie, it's kind of like, did they really make a deal with the devil? Like, is this real, or are they just kind of crazy rich people? And they keep being like, you know, if we don't kill her by dawn, like something really bad is gonna happen. But like us, like the audience and her are both kind of like, maybe they are just crazy. But then the end of the movie, dawn comes and they all start exploding. And you're like, oh, They
Like,
really did make a deal with the devil.
okay. And one kind of like question that I have for you that I was kind of confused. Does she like is her kind of like character trait or like character a part of her character is to not kill anybody or to try not to like directly kill anybody?
And the first one, they don't exactly tell her that they're going to be killing her and that she needs to kill them. Like, they're just like, you need to hide. She eventually learns that. And so at first she is trying to not kill them. And then even once she realizes what's happening, you know, she is still kind of like, I just need to get out of here. Like, I need to get out of this because it's like a kind of similar compound. But then at a certain point, she does start killing them because she does realize that, like, it is, like, literally her versus them. But it definitely does take her a while. Like, she's not just, like, right away, like, yeah, let me shoot these people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because in the second one, I was like, girl, shoot them.
Yeah.
Shoot
them in the head. Shoot them in the head. They're coming after you. Like.
I'm like, she's like doing all this like fighting. I'm like, girl, stab them. Like, what are we doing? We're wasting time.
Yeah.
But then I saw with the first person, she put them in the washing machine or dryer, and I was like, okay. But it was kind of like indirectly. Like, you could tell like she wasn't comfortable doing it, which, I mean, I understand. And she's a girl, but yeah, I was like, maybe that's her character thing where she doesn't actually like directly kill anybody.
Yeah, I think just even to like, you know, make it like obvious that they're worse people because like they are so comfortable with killing, and she even though she's being hunted, she's kind of hesitant towards it. I was like, some of these families that know that they can compete one day for these things should have been practicing, because one of the heads of the families has like a sniper rifle. And they run pretty clear across like an open golf course, and he shoots at them like 10 times and misses.
Yeah.
And I was not rooting for them to die, but in that moment I was like, okay. Like, it's
even
kind
the son was like, he never practices. Yeah.
What? Like.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's like a get out analysis, is that these people, like, whoever, like, apparently, like, if they win, they have control of the world. They're so privileged where like they just like don't feel like they have to prepare or like, you know, prep for anything. So
that's so true. Yeah.
But to that point, I was also a bit confused because with Ursula, with the twins, one guy was like, oh, like this is about to be quick because the twins have been preparing for this, or like they have, like their father has been preparing them for this. But when they were in that golf course dilly-dally, I was like, preparation where?
Yeah, I think that goes along to what you just said. Even though they're prepared, I think they were pretty arrogant and thinking like, it'll be so easy to kill her, and like we're so rich and prepared that like it'll be no problem. Like, I feel like they weren't going as hard as they should have in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know?
I was like, girl, like once again, they're running around in open fields. But yeah. Little fun fact though, this took place in Toronto, if you were ever wondering where exactly it was. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, where do you think it was supposed to be? Like, was it supposed to be, I guess it's supposed to be New York, right? Or like New York, city adjacent?
Or Connecticut, one of them.
Yeah. Well, because the girls lives in New York City, but then they're getting married like in her husband's family home. So yeah, maybe that would make sense if it was like Connecticut where they live as.
The sister said she had to come up to I want to say she said Connecticut or something. One upstate like suburb.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That would make sense.
Suburb-ish.
Yeah. Interesting. Do you think that your family would survive this if they were put into this kind of scenario?
Like having to fight? Ooh.
Yeah.
I think you know, after spreading chicken manure yesterday, I think we might could do it. Yeah, I have faith in my dad. I'm not gonna single out all of my family members who I feel like will lead us. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. But no, yeah, I feel like we can do it. What about you?
Yeah, no, I think so too. I mean, you know, from the South, we're born with guns. Like, I feel like we would maybe just be able to shoot a little bit better. But or do you think if you were in the sisters situation, like, do you think you'd be able to escape and like survive till dawn?
I think if I was in the sister situation, would I want to escape? That's the thing.
That's what I said. At what point do you give up? Like, at what point do you just, go be with God?
Faith and grace. Hallelujah. Yeah, but because like, I don't know, because they like you have control of the world. And it's like, do I want that? Like, that's a lot. When he was like ceasefire, and then they literally ceasefired. That's a lot. So, but you know what? I feel like I have faith in myself. I think personally, if I had to survive till dawn, I think I would hide out a little bit more. Definitely get me a little hiding spot, and maybe like survive. I think I could do it. Yeah. Do you?
I think you could do it. I think we could both do it. Yeah. I think your survival like instincts would kick in, and you'd be able to survive. And that's kind of a thing in the first one, and I guess in the second one too, is that they were like foster children that have had to like be fighting and surviving their whole life, because they think that like she'll be an easy target, but shown here they're not. And they had each other's backs a lot, which I did like a lot, because I think they showed like a lot of the other families were just kind of in it for the money, or like in it for selfish reasons, but then they kept coming back to help each other or saving each other as sisters. So I like that highlighting of like sisterhood and family, even though they had been like estranged for years and stuff.
Yeah. And I think a little fun fact, a part of the first one, they said that she didn't have any biological family.
Right.
But because, like you said earlier, that they were given this opportunity to have them act as sisters, they had to kind of like put the estranged part in the movie. I will say that they were definitely telling us that they were estranged. It's like, okay, we get it. We get it.
We understand. They were not talked in years. Like,
I could have did a little part in the hospital scene, and then maybe a little part like as they're fighting, but like not every single scene. It's okay. We understand. They're handcuffed together now. But yeah. So
yeah. Was there any? I mean, this might have been the whole movie, but did you have any like I need a Siggy moment in the movie other than the whole thing?
Anytime like there was like two people were like in the house, like close proximity in the house, I was like, ooh. Also when Ursula, I just found out her name was Ursula like in this movie, but when she came in like before the wedding, and she poured like she had the like 2 champagne glasses, I thought she was trying to like poison her. And I was like, she could technically try to poison her because poison poison has been around since forever. So I was like, she could do that. Side note though, was the sniper always around?
Well, it was like whenever their family made the deal with the devil, so I think it was just implying that his family maybe did it like later on. Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay. So I thought that's like she was trying to kill her, but she was actually, it seems like she was just actually trying to warn her. But then when her brother came in, I was like, oh, this is intense. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, the psycho brother was pretty scary. I think probably my favorite scene was also the I Need a Siggy scene, where the 2 sisters were separated, and one was fighting the like ex-girlfriend, and then the other was fighting the brother. That scene, before they started like winning, I was like, you guys, we're getting beat up a lot. Like, I'm like, we're getting hit in the face like a lot, and that was stressing me out. But I did.
When the twin brother was beating her up, I was like,
oh, she was dead. Okay, like bruised ribs, cracked face. When she showed up in the next scene with just like a couple of cuts, I was like, she wouldn't be able to walk. He was a full grown man, like kicking her in the ribs and in the face repeatedly. And I was like, I get it. She looks good in the wedding scene, but like, she needed to be a little bit more bruised up, in my opinion. So
they did clean her up nice for the wedding scene.
I was like a little too nice.
Where did they get those people for the wedding scene?
I think that the other people were like the other members of the cult. Like these were just like the council at the head. Oh. That is where I think the movie sort of like was not my favorite part, was like the last 30 minutes, because I was like, why are we stopping the action? And then like, why are all these people? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like the last part of the movie that much.
I mean, yeah, I didn't like it with the whole ritual. I was like,
yeah. Well, I mean that, and I think the rest of the movie is like really fast paced, and then it just kind of like slows down at the end. Yeah, and they got really into the Satanism there. I was like, but they all die in the end, so also maybe it's a good thing, you know?
Yeah, not Faith and Grace. So the lawyer, though, I feel like he would have exploded. But I guess not.
Yeah, I almost think that he's not human. I felt like maybe he was a demon or something spiritual. You know, like something in the spiritual realm was what I was taking him to be.
Interesting. Was he not in the first one?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. And the first one you do see like the devil flash at the end, but you don't see anything else.
Okay. I did think the lawyer did a good job, though.
Yeah. I liked every time he would like go duck behind something because he knew somebody was going to explode. I was like, oh no. Okay, well, do you have any favorite characters, least favorite characters? You can't say the devil was your least favorite character, okay? We all know that.
No.
You know. You're like, the Lord is my favorite and the devil is my least favorite.
Hallelujah. He has risen. Let's see. Favorite character. Favorite character was not the oldest sister. Sometimes her voice was kind of annoying me. She was like, I gotta get out. Like,
Can I have a cigarette?
No. Like, no. Not with that attitude. No.
Yeah, that was funny.
Maybe the sister was my favorite, because she really was like, well, first of all, she came as her emergency contact.
Shout out.
Yeah. I liked her outfit. She had a denim on denim outfit like that. That was unrelated, but yeah, I liked the sister, and she came and she tried to help, and well, she did help, and she was supportive, even if she was just like, this is crazy. So the sister probably was my favorite character. My least favorite character was probably the guy who was part of the snipers family.
Oh yeah.
And then he nominated his wife to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was probably my least favorite, just because I'm like,
Oh, he was part of the washing machine family. The guy who died in the washing machine. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. The sniper family was the little boy who came later. But yeah, that was probably like my least favorite. And then also, I don't know if you read this fun fact or this fact, but actually, so his wife, she does explode later too, and they were gonna do like a scene where you see her car, where they passed a car and like she's in the car and it's exploded. Yeah. But they decided to kind of lead that out. Yeah. So. But yeah,
she should have gotten to a courthouse and gotten the divorce proceedings going. So.
Yeah, but that's just like so selfish. Be like, nope, I'm not going. Actually, like, let's send my wife. Like,
oh yeah.
What about you?
Favorite character. Side note: I liked whenever the like ex got the like bazooka or whatever, and then she shot it in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I was like, that's funny. She was almost my favorite character just for that scene alone. Favorite character, maybe just the sister pair, because I thought like the best scenes were when they were together. I thought they were really funny. I did like the younger sister a lot. She did a really good job. So yeah, maybe just them together. My least favorite character. Oh, wow. Maybe like, yeah, that guy who nominated his wife. He was the worst. He was annoying. Once again, I was like, if you knew you could be in the situation, why would you not be more prepared and learn how to like use a sword or do something? So, yeah, he was pretty terrible. Yeah.
Wait, and honestly, maybe the twin brother. He was crazy.
Yeah, he was pretty scary.
Yeah. Wait, and so now that I think about it, the twins, they killed their father so he wouldn't have to compete, correct?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So maybe that's, honestly, from the looks of it, that's like the best way he prepared them for this competition.
Yeah. They were fine with it. They were like, all right. I mean, they were kind of upset, but they were like, they did it really quickly.
That's it. Wow.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite, sorry to add one more, but did you have a favorite, like, death or kill in the movie?
The death of that whole society thing, that was my favorite.
All of them exploding. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the one where like the lady with the sword, and then it was kind of like they like did it to each other. I felt like that was kind of like, whew, kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe that one. What about you?
I was gonna say the same thing. I like that whenever she, used it. I was kind of like, the devil should know that that was not her intentions. Like, because she, the lady with the drone and the sword exploded because she killed one of the other family members. But I was like, does the devil not see that that was not her intention? I was like, it seems a little unfair. Yeah,
he's not as forgiving as our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, I mean, you're right there. But what did you rate this on Letterboxd?
I believe I rated it a 3 stars. Just because, like, I didn't really like the Satanism.
Yeah. What's the highest you think you would rate a horror movie?
Well, it depends. Like,
okay,
Sinners got 5 stars for me.
That's true. And you did like Us, so yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Maybe it's the characters.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I feel like your 3-star of a horror movie is like when I give a Hallmark movie a 2.5 or 3. Like, I'm like, that's a good rating for this kind of movie.
Yeah, 3 stars. Like, it wasn't bad. Like, I was entertained. I did not know what was going to happen next. Overall, it was pretty good. What'd you give it on Letterboxd?
I gave it a 4.
Okay.
Because I think I gave the first one a 4.5. I actually really liked the first one. I just liked this one a little bit less, but yeah, I thought it was really funny. It was really good. So.
Did you see the first one in theaters?
I did, actually. I saw it with a couple of my college friends, and I don't think we knew anything about it going into it, which I think is kind of the best way to see some movies like this. Is exactly, it's your way. I just wouldn't do that with sequels.
What I've been trying to tell you this whole time, Katherine. You just gotta go in there blind.
Maybe not with sequels. Maybe the first one. But okay, so Jahsleighe, where would you rank this in the 23 movies we have seen? This is the 24th movie we've seen so far. Where would you rate this?
Honestly, probably right below Wuthering Heights. So below Wuthering Heights, but above How to Make a Killing.
Below Wuthering Heights is crazy.
Okay. Oh, wait.
No, it's okay.
No,
you put it wherever you want to. You put it wherever you want to.
Yeah, I'll put it right there. Wuthering Heights had a pretty visuals.
Okie dokie. Okay.
How many times will Katherine judge me tonight?
You know what? I never usually judge you for where you rank movies because we just have very different, like opinions and like tastes in movies. But this one is a little okay. It's just hearing the words that you liked it less than Wuthering Heights is hard to hear.
The Wuthering Heights had beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns.
Yeah. I'm going to put this...
You better put it in a good place.
I know. I kind of want to put it in 9th, below Predator Badlands, but above The Long Walk. What's wrong with that spot?
I'm going to give you The Long Walk on DVD. Honestly.
I'm going to move The Long Walk down, actually, because every time I look at this, I'm always like, I like the Begonia better.
No, it's a concrete list. You can't move them.
You know what? Okay, here's the thing. I think that at the end of every year, we should be allowed to move one movie up and one movie down.
Maybe. People we meet on vacation probably will get moved for me because...
Is that still number one for you? Oh no, it's
number
two.
two.
Yeah. Okay, maybe at the end of the year we get to move one movie. We get to adjust the ranking of one movie. Yeah. Okay. Number
you
9.
You would move The Long Walk.
I would move. Yeah, I would move Begonia up above The Long Walk.
I mean,
The Long Walk is still like it's still middle of the pack for me. Like it's probably gonna be like, you know, above Send Help maybe. So.
Yeah. Wow. I just looked. Send Help is above Begonia for me. Only by one. Anyway. A movie critic is probably like shaking their head, like, whoo.
You know, everyone has their own opinions, and we're all allowed to have our own.
Thank you.
Sometimes I do think with ranking, it really is like, at least for me, it's like rewatchability versus like even how good of a movie it was, you know?
It's kind of like how much did I enjoy sitting through this movie?
Exactly. Like, would I sit through this for another 2 hours? Maybe not.
Like for people we meet on vacation, I woke up and watched it again. So.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a wrap on Ready or Not 2. Here I Come. Is it here? Yeah, Ready or Not 2. Here I Come. Our next movie that we're gonna watch is we're starting off our Zendaya like marathon of the year with the drama. Let's go! Exciting. So we're watching the drama next. So that'll be next week. And then in the meantime, everybody can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at alisters_pod. You can email us moviesandYap@gmail.com if you have thoughts, feelings, comments, opinions, anything like that. And then you can listen to this episode wherever you listen or watch podcasts. You can watch it on YouTube. You can listen and watch on Spotify, Apple Music, anything, anywhere. You can go like it. And then, you know, rate, review, follow, subscribe, comment, all those good things. Yeah. Then I'll see you next week, Jahsleighe.
See you next week. And then side note, I feel like people should get a medal if they watch all of the Zendaya movies this year.
Okay, we'll make one. Yeah,
like a little 5K medal or something. Be like, jeez,
Zendaya. It'll just be like a giant Z or something.
Oh yes. Wait, how many movies does she have? Like 5 or 4?
Okay, she has Dune, The Odyssey, The Drama, Spider-Man. 4.
So it could be.
And Euphoria.
Okay, should we do Euphoria? Because it's kind of like a show.
I don't know if she likes it, so it might be 4.5. I saw something that said that she did all of her filming in like half the time they thought it was supposed to take. Like she was there on the sets. Like let's wrap this up. So,
shout out to her. I would be too.
Yeah, but until next week, everybody go watch the Zendaya film, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.